Alrighty, guys, what is going on? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and today I am going to be reacting to the trailer to the Avatar live action Netflix series. So, as we all know, there was a lot of optimism with this series when it originally was announced. Now we're going on 3 years of this. When it was first, when the casting was first announced, obviously, I think it was like 2020 or something like that when they announced that they were going to do this live action series. So actually, probably like 4 years. But then they filmed it in 2021 when they casted people for it. So it's been a long road since we're looking at 2024 now of this being released, since they filmed it, I believe, at the end of 2021. So 2 years before this was filmed. So that's a long process. So if this series does become successful, it will be very interesting to see what they're going to do for a second season, since these characters, obviously the people that are portraying these characters, obviously they're going to get older. So, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be kind of interesting to see how they handle these characters, or these live action actors, these actors. How are they going to go about the storyline for the characters getting older? Now, granted, they could go with different approaches to make them look the same age in future seasons if they want to. They did that with Tom Holland's recently. So there's that aspect. I think they've done it for other movies as well. But it will be interesting to see how they go about this, because this is a very unique series where the characters really, the characters do, it's all the whole entire Avatar series is all done within less than a year, like canon wise, of the plot of the series. So it will be interesting to see. Someone in my Discord said that there's a possibility that they might just kind of change that and just be like, it might be longer than a year of Sozin Comet. Possibly being the plot, instead of it being, trying to get to Sozin Comet within a year. That could be a good approach, I guess, to show them getting older, I guess. But yeah, point being, we're going to check this trailer out, but I'm just kind of giving my thoughts on the approach, because, this could be the second coming of One Piece, or this could be a complete flop like Cowboy Bebop. There's really only two options at this point. Hopefully, it is the second coming of One Piece. Ironically enough, this series has been in production much longer than One Piece has. One Piece was announced like 2 years ago, and it got off the ground. This has been something that was announced back in 2020. So this has been a long road for this series to come out. So, yeah, a lot of things, a lot of interest in me with this. Again, my biggest concern was Mike and Brian had dropped out of this project, because they originally were going to be the showrunners of this. Now they are not. And now they are running, obviously, Avatar Studios at Paramount for the cartoon anime side of Avatar going forward. But apparently they did write episode 1, and I think it was either 5 or 6. It was one of those ones. They wrote those episodes, so those are probably going to be the best episodes of this first season. But yeah, without further ado, I really want to get to this trailer and want to see how this goes. So, here we go. I don't think I'm going to put the call captions on. So here we go. Alrighty. This is my reaction. Okay, ship. Okay, there's Appa. Okay, firebending. The firebending looks on point. Okay, I'll say one thing. The firebending looks on point. Let's go back there. I want to see that again. Looks a lot better already than the, that infamous Last Airbender movie. Look at this right here. Look at that. It's like, I think this is, this might be Sozin right here. Look at that. He's got the beard and shit like that. Like, this might be Sozin right here. They might do this might be like a flashback to how the war started. The 100-Year War. So. Okay, so there's the iceberg. Okay. This is good. I like this. This is what that right there was already better than what the movie did. I like the music I'm seeing so far because it kind of has that Avatar feel to it. All right, so Azula is in here, which is quite interesting. This is a quite interesting decision here because, as we all know, Azula does not appear in the Avatar series until the end of season 1. And then we mostly don't see her until season 2. Like I said, she appears at the end of season 1. But then we don't really get to know who she was until season 2. So it's kind of interesting. Now, this is more of a younger, I think. So this might be more of a flashback of Azula. It's also kind of interesting to note that she's using arrows because if I'm not mistaken, Azula did not use arrows in the original Avatar. So that is kind of interesting as well. Anyways, okay, so this is Zuko with the burned mark. Has the hair look there. That's pretty good. Like that.
If the world is gonna have any chance, it's gonna need Aang.
Okay.
Right. There goes the savior of the world.
Okay. There's something.
I chased down every hint of the Avatar. It's my destiny.
Okay.
I want someone who can stop the Fire Nation. I don't want the responsibility.
You don't have to do this alone. You have me, Tara, and a
Okay, why? Okay, why? Okay, I wanted to pause it sooner, but it wasn't letting me for some reason. Okay. So this right here is Zuko's father, Fire Lord Ozai. I like the whole aspect of this right here because this is the Agni Kai setup here. This is very, very authentic here. And they're showing the scar. And then you see Aang in the emotional state. Again, he's got that, One of the things I will say about this right here, I really like the emphasis of detail here. They made sure that they kept it blue arrow, not some squiggly line thing into an arrow like they did in the movie. Didn't try to overthink it. It's a goddamn fucking blue arrow. Okay, that's what it is. It's a tattoo blue arrow. Keep it as is.
You don't have to do this alone. You have me, Tara, and a flying ball of fur.
Flying ball for okay, that's just Sokka being jokey. Hopefully he says bison. Hopefully they all say bison in this. I'm just assuming this is Sokka just being a jokester because that's what his character is.
What more do you need?
February 22. Oh, okay. They even brought in this person. I didn't think they were gonna do that because she was like only like what in one episode. I think she came back later, towards the end, but she wasn't really in anything. You know, she was like in 1 or 2 episodes, I think, and then she made a brief cameo at the end. This was the person that Uncle Iroh made the move on, if you remember. If you remember that one. Okay. I like how the animals too are. Okay, fire again. The bending is really good so far. Doesn't look stupid or fake the way they tried to do it in the movie.
I'm the Avatar, and I'm gonna say.
Okay, hold on. Let's go back to that. That was Omashu, by the way. Okay. Was that in the Tour of Love?
And I'm gonna save the world.
That was kind of different. That's not how it was.
With my
Okay.
friends.
The Blue Spirit, I think, was good.
With my friends.
The style right there, that's how Aang would have done the pose. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, let me see this right here. I was kind of... The King Boomy thing right here looks on point. Like, that looks like King Boomy completely. We still haven't seen the Kyoshi Warriors, which I really kind of want to see. Hopefully it's in this trailer still. Because as we all know, in the live-action movie, Kyoshi Warriors got infamously dropped for some stupid reason. But, you know, probably is a good thing, though, since they sucked at the movie. Okay, okay, wait a minute here. Let's see. Okay, that water bending. Oh my god, that water bending looked really good. Alright, now, okay, so that's Jet, okay. Alright, so now this is the Avatar state. Earth, fire, air. Okay. I didn't get to see the Kyoshi Warriors, though, which kind of sucks. I'm glad it's called Avatar: The Last Airbender, though. Alright. Alright. So... Oh, no, I didn't want to see that. Alright, you can go back. That's not what I want. Alright. Let's, sure nothing gets clicked out over here, because I know they like the... Okay, good. Alright. Alright. So, it looks pretty promising, from what we've seen in the trailer. I didn't see anything really noteworthy to complain about so far. It definitely looks much better than what, we got, obviously, in the old movie. It seems like there's more care to this. They definitely, I think, did research on this, despite Mike and Brian not really being involved in this. They were originally involved. I mean, they did, I guess, write 2 episodes before they left. But, you know, so far, I don't really see anything wrong with this. I mean, I think the emphasis of detail with the characters, I think, is very, very strong here. It seems like they did a lot of homework, and it does seem like they are trying, at least from what I've seen from the trailer, it does seem like they are trying to do something very, very similar to the cartoon anime series. Like, there might be some changes that they have to do because it's an hour episode. Like, it's a 1 hour episode rather than a half-hour episode in the anime. So they're going to have to do some different things in this, especially when you're matching it with live action. But it seems like they are really trying to keep it as close as they can to the original as possible. And again, they will probably put their own spins on certain things, but they are trying to make it very, very similar to what the fans really want, and that is it to be kind of you know, like the cartoon. Um, and again, my biggest worry with this, because this is live action, actors are getting old. Actors get old, and if this is a successful series, it's, you know, they're going to have to really address that. You know, um, especially if they are doing anything else in this, which yeah, not getting into that talk, but that's my one concern with these type of live actions, is like, how are you going to handle that? Like I said, if they do something like, oh, it's going to be 3 years before Sozen Comet or something like that, I guess that makes a better sensical way of doing this in live action, where you could say, oh yeah, they aged, as Sokka, Katara, Aang, Zuko, they all aged, while they're going on. That's really, I mean, that would be a major change, but in live action, it's kind of really hard to not do it that way. But yeah, so far I like it. Um, we'll see if this becomes as good as One Piece. I'm really hoping that it's going to be like One Piece, where it's something that we can all talk about and like, and, have fun with it, Because I don't want to see these. I don't want to see these anime adaptations not do good. We never want to see that. It's just the fact of the matter is they just suck. The Avatar movie sucked years ago, or Last Airbender movie as it's called. That sucked. Dragon Ball Evolution, that sucked. I don't want to see movies like that happen. I don't want to see that shit happen. I want to see it turn around, and I'm hoping that One Piece, being good as it was, can kind of turn it around, so to speak, where we can start getting these live action adaptations and of animes and cartoons, and they be good, and they be like things that we can talk about, like when it comes to like Marvel and DC, and when they've been doing these live adaptations of superheroes and stuff like that. I want to see that come into anime one day, where we can have these conversations and have these like, oh, maybe we can see a movie of this, maybe we can see a movie of that. I want to see that one day. Right now, we don't have that, because the perception of anime adaptations is they're going to suck. All right? And One Piece has kind of changed that, but at the end of the day, the reason why One Piece was successful was because the original creator was involved. The original creator, though was supposed to be involved, is not involved anymore, with the exception of, I guess, writing those 2 episodes that he did. And so that's going to be my concern, because Oda was a complete hawk when it came to the One Piece live action series. Where in this series, the creator's not really involved. He was supposed to be involved, but they're not involved anymore. And that's going to be a struggle, coming out of season 1, because I don't know exactly what Mike and Brian devised for season 1, because obviously they did do pre-production on this season 1, because obviously they wrote episode 1 and 6. So obviously they were involved with a lot of the writing of this stuff before they left, because you don't write 2 episodes of a series and you're not that deep into it at that point. So they definitely had influence on this first season, even if they weren't directly helping these actors out. So it will be interesting to see what goes on if this does get greenlighted for a season 2, and then they cover book 2, Earth, like how they will handle that and make sure they do the proper research for like people like Toph Bei Fong whenever she comes in, and all the other characters that come in later. That's gonna be interesting to see how they do that. But yeah, that was my reaction to the live action Avatar Netflix series trailer and my thoughts. Make sure to comment, rate. Let me know what you guys think, and also let me know what comment down what you guys think and how they should handle certain aspects of the story that they might have to change. Because the actors, obviously actors are going to grow up and stuff like that, but especially in live action, especially when it comes to a plot like this where, again, throughout the entire plot of the Avatar series, they pretty much were all the same age. Obviously, that's kind of really unrealistic in live action to do that. I mean, unless they're going to grow up, but you got to, like, I don't know, if they want to keep them the same age, like in the series, in the live action series, there's going to have to be a lot of makeup being done and stuff like that. Which I don't know if that would be easier to do, or if it would just be like coming up with a storyline within the series where Sozin Comet would come in 3 years instead of 1 year. Maybe that way you can justify them looking older, maybe. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you like this video or any of my other videos. And that's about it. I'm the Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace. Also, I do have a YouTube channel, obviously. Subscribe, Ultimate Goku. Twitch, follow Ultimate Goku. Instagram, the Ultimate Goku. I do have a Discord link in the description, where we talk about anime dubs, cartoons, NFL, WWE, AEW, live action series, TV series, live action movies, all that good stuff. So make sure to follow the Discord. And that's it. I'm out now. Peace.